Hey there, dev friends. Today I'm going to help you set up Airship from scratch so that it is ready to publish your own game. The steps for installing Airship can be found at docs.airship.gg. If you navigate there, you'll see a welcome page, and right below that is how to install. The first step is installing NodeJS, which is just a required library for Airship. So go ahead and download it, install it, and just click through all the steps needed. Once that's finished installing, you can just go back to the documentation page, and you'll see the next step is to install Unity Hub. Unity Hub is just Unity's software for managing their installations and your project. I already have Unity Hub installed, so I'm not going to go through the whole process, but you can just click through, it's self-explanatory. After we have Unity Hub, you can install VSCode. This is optional. This is just for editing code. You can use whatever software you're comfortable, but we do have some tooling specifically for VSCode, and it's what we use. So if you want help, we recommend using VSCode. Once VSCode has finished installing, we can go back to the documentation. The next step is to install the actual Unity project for Airship. You can click on the download to start with the template. We recommend that. It is possible to start from scratch, but there are some required complicated steps to do so. So just go ahead and download and unzip the project, give it a meaningful name for whatever you want your game to be, and then go ahead and open up Unity Hub. Unity Hub looks like this. In the top right, there's an Add button, and you can just navigate to the folder that you just unzipped and renamed. When you've found that folder, hit Open, and you'll see your project show up in the projects list. Go ahead and click it to open it up. It will take a long time to open up for the first time, as Unity loads all the files, makes temporary objects, imports packages, but after you do it once, it will get quicker the next time. Okay, so now we have Unity opened up, Unity for Airship, and you can go ahead and play to see if everything's working correctly. If you have it, you'll see a character running around in a scene. To set up your game online, go ahead and go to create.airship.gg and log in with your email. The first thing you're going to see is this welcome page where you can create your own organization. So go ahead and click it, give your organization a name, and now you have your own studio on Airship. There are several things you can modify here in the settings. This is what users will see about your organization. So you can add things like your logo, beautiful, a description. You can also change your organization name if needed. You can also manage your members. So if you want to add other people on the team, you can add them here with the specific role that you want, and they'll be able to modify your games as well. But what we want to do is go to the Games tab and create our first game. So go ahead and click on the Create Game, give it some sort of name, and now you are loaded into your game. You can see it there. If you go back to the organization, when you're on your Organization tab, you'll see your game listed. So I'm just going to click back in there, go to Listing. Now this is what users will see for this specific game. The game visibility is important. It's going to start out unlisted, which means people can play it if they have a link, but it will not show up in the public game list. So that's all we need for here. We're going to go back to Unity, and you'll see on the top center, there is a place to sign in. So go ahead and sign in with that same email that you used before, and then we will be able to link our Unity game to the game that we created. Once you're signed in, just go back to Unity, and you can see your account logo there. If you click on the config button, this is your config file for your game, and it will load a list of all possible games that you can publish to. So go ahead and click the game that we made. You'll see that you can create the list of scenes that you have there, Ours is already set up, so we are actually ready to publish. So if you just click the publish button, are you sure you want to publish? Yes. This first one will take a while. It can be faster on other publishes, and a fun tip about publishing is that if you're just testing code changes, you can actually go up to Airship and click on Publish Game Code Only, and this will only update your code changes, and it is super, super fast. So you can see that only took like 3 seconds, and now your code changes will be live. Very useful for testing. Okay, now that our game is published, let's open up Steam, open up Airship, and see what we have. I'm going to log into Steam with the account that I was using. Once we get into Airship, you'll see the game is not listed on the public homepage. But if you go to the Develop tab, this is where you can test your organization's games, and you can see my test game there. I'm just going to click it to test it out, and we'll load into our first published game. I hope that helped. Feel free to comment if you have any questions, and please like and subscribe. I will be posting more Airship development tutorials very soon.